Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a quick review on the all-new Genesis GV60. And with that being said, let's just get right into it. Quickly looking at the outside of the GV60 before we take it out and drive it, let's just kind of go over some facts on it. So dual electric motor setup, all-wheel drive, 429 horsepower, 446 pound-feet of torque. There's a boost function that bumps it up to 483 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque for 10 seconds. It's pretty crazy. Now, from a stylistic perspective, it's pretty interesting. So you have Genesis's split headlight design, and then you guys can see there with the grille at the bottom. Again, a lot of this is just normal Genesis in terms of the appearance, but notice a lot of it's also closed off, right, with like the grille and everything, because again, it's fully electric. And you know, a big thing is this ultimately shares a platform with the Kia EV6 and the Hyundai Ioniq 5. So you know, Genesis can only do so much stylistically because of, you know, the platform and everything that they're building this off of. But overall, I think it's actually a pretty cool looking car. On video, it doesn't really look all that good, but in person, with the proportions and everything, it actually works, and it has this cool futuristic, sleek design to it. I will say though, on the silver, it's kind of flies under the radar. There's some like bright colors, like a bright yellow you can get with it, that definitely makes it pop out quite a bit more. Second thing is interesting is that spoiler there on the back end. Definitely a unique touch from a stylistic perspective. And again, you got the split taillight design just like other Genesis models. And notice here how they kind of almost make it look like it's going to have exhaust tips at the bottom, but obviously it's fully electric, so it doesn't need them. And yeah, other than that, that is your quick look at the exterior of the GV60. Here's one sticker for the GV60. Notice all the stuff that it comes with. And then you guys can see here with the driving range, 235 miles. And notice the charge time with the 240 volts. Not too bad. That's like an overnight charge. Anyways, here's the rest of the info on this setup. And you guys can see here with the warranty information, 5 year 60,000 mile on the new vehicle. And then with the electric warranty, it's a 10-year 100,000 mile on their systems. Anyways, total MSRP $69,560, and base MSRP is just a little bit less. There you go.
Yeah, no problem. How was it?
We're gonna have to do that again so that people can see. So I think this is angled enough. Really, look at the little. That's pretty cool. So, visibility here, you guys can see visibility of the hood with the heads-up display. Both the mirrors do have blind spot monitoring. And then, we've got the rest of the rear. That is interesting. Look at that split design in the back with the window. Then we've got a nice sunroof here. It's just like one touch for that to open. Really nice headliner too. Anyways, let's set off. Okay, so we are setting off here in the GV60. Now, we're gonna start with the boost, 'cause I guess that I'm supposed to warn the passenger when we're gonna do the boost. Okay, boost ready. You okay there?
I wasn't expecting it to go gadget.
Well, yeah, this is the thing about electric cars, is you get all the horsepower and all the torque instantaneously, and the boost jumps up the power with this even more. It's like, you said like 480 horsepower. Craziness. We're gonna do that again just for fun.
Oh, you crazy person. Ah! It's like a roller coaster. Slow down.
There's your reaction for that. Okay, now, okay, we're in eco mode. This is full throttle in eco mode.
Okay.
That feels normal?
I'm still catching my breath.
Okay, so and then this is comfort mode. This is a regular drive mode. So like it feels like, so the sport mode with the boost is crazy, but when you're in the normal driving modes, it's not like, that's not
horrible.
Yeah, it's like, it moves. Yeah. I love the steering, like the coloration here, like the steering wheel, how it's like all white. I know some people are going to comment on like your hands getting this dirty. I could, well actually you can already kind of see a little bit, so I could see that. You
could get just like a wheel cover too.
Yeah, that's smart, wheel cover. Digital gauge cluster, it's all connected to the infotainment system. And response time with this is really good. This is cool.
Superb. I'm in heaven.
And seat comfort, do you think that's pretty good?
I didn't even think about it because the seats are light, the interior is light, the seats are super cool with this like diamond.
Yeah, the diamond.
And then the reflective portions, the brakes work, I'll tell you.
Well, I had to do it, yeah, for the speed.
Yeah. But the fact that they have these little reflective streaks, like, I
Yeah, this interior is very
beautiful.
Yeah, well put together.
It's like a spaceship because under this console right here, there's nothing.
There's no, yeah.
There's nada.
There is nothing. So one thing to mention is this, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. This is basically like Kia EV6, Genesis, not Genesis, Hyundai Ioniq 5. Look, give me the key fob there. I want to see that. I want to show the people the key fob. Thank you. Look at this key fob. This is freaking fancy.
This whole thing is fancy.
It does have parking assist, so like it'll let you do the, wow. Hey, you can put that down again. That's cool. Also, what the Genesis rep told us is that this has the whole facial recognition system. So basically, what he described as is you are the key fob. So they have a facial recognition system that works with just like your phone, right? So if you have sunglasses on, a hat on, all that kind of stuff, it'll still work. And you just walk up to the car and you just face the camera that's on the pillar, and then you can unlock it and lock it and get in and drive. So you never have to have a key on you. And so that's it's pretty interesting. So I imagine a lot of people get in this car, basically can get the keys, throw it in their closet, probably lose the key to the car, and they're just gonna use the facial recognition. But then that makes an interesting argument, like when your passenger uses it. Also, so mine adjusts the mirror. Oops, I just folded the mirrors. Yours is a speaker, it looks like.
Beep.
So like mine is actually like a functional thing. Hey, that's interesting to make it even. This interior is very...
They've got little ridges like on the buttons.
Yeah, to make it feel like textures. Yeah, I love the material use.
Tuner right here, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm all about having things down here instead of trying to like reach and touch and poke and poke and poke.
This is really quiet too inside, and I love the dash too. Like they did a really good job. Like everything that you look at that's high up is really nice material wise. Like down here, it still looks really nice.
It looks like, yeah.
That's, what the heck? It's like a file cabinet glove box. That's strange. Okay.
I think you mean awesome.
I gotta do my air conditioned seat. Ooh, the turn signal looks very interesting too. Yeah, the styling on this is definitely out there, but I think that's cool.
It suits me.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like, it's right up my alley. I don't want to know how much it costs.
There's one. How much does it cost?
I don't freaking know.
It says right there, total price.
Oh, like $70,000.
Yeah, which is not too bad for
horrible.
A high
drive
EV.
this for $70,000.
You're like, as long as I'm not paying for it. I'm just kidding.
I would save up and pay for this. I really like it. It's got a light interior.
Turn signal camera. So like when you turn on the turn signal, it's got a camera. Now you're doing what I do.
I got too excited. But no, I adore this. I wouldn't want small children in it because of the color. The seats are all this color.
I'm sure you can get different interior colors though.
Probably, as long as they're light, I don't mind.
What do you think about the spoiler? Look at this in like the reflection in the windows. It's got like the spoiler that pops up. It's got like this like sporty looking spoiler that pops up. It's kind of interesting looking. It says we have 200, so we're at 87% charge, and it says we have 209 miles till we're out of energy, till we're out of electrons with this. Yeah, this drives really well. Again, just like the EV6, just like the Ioniq. I know that, you know, Genesis probably doesn't want me to compare this to those because, again, Genesis is the luxury offshoot. But what I will say is this interior is significantly more upscale feeling compared to those. And that's the big difference between the Genesis models versus Kia and Hyundai. Kind of how the lineup goes from what I've seen material-wise is Kia has like the sporty looks and interior. Hyundai is kind of like your affordable luxury is the best way to describe it, whereas this is like true luxury, but this is still very affordable because like a lot of other luxury automakers that are building EVs are charging like over 6 figures for a lot of their EV SUVs. So Genesis still makes sure that it's affordable. Also, like the ends of the stocks too, nice material. And just like other, you know, Genesis models, you got 360 camera system, and yeah, I'm really impressed. Really impressed with how this drives. And it's fun that it's fast, that you can do that boost thing. So like if you're the way that I see that is like getting on an on-ramp on the highway and you just want to like just boop, get up to speed instantly. It doesn't have their cool camera mirror though, because you can get that in some, that split design there on the rear is so strange to me still.
It kind of creates a blind spot.
Yeah, like it reminds me of the Prius. That's a bad thing to,
Yeah.
because the Prius has that too. Oh, it's got, look at this. I can control from this little dial here on the steering wheel. That's something that Mercedes has in their car. I mean, that's not a bad thing to copy, but...
No, just with the blind spot, you're going to be really reliant on those.
Oh, you can make the regen so hard. It's the thing is, when you slow down, it doesn't feel bad because, again, it's fully electric, so you can just instantly get back up and moving. It can be jarring for the passenger, though, especially when you use boost.
Don't touch it.
So, summing things up here with the... I almost said EV6 because it's like the same. The Genesis GV60. I think it looks cool on the outside. Seeing it in person looks a lot better than pictures. The interior is amazing. I love the features. This is a great EV. So like as a luxury EV, this is fantastic. And again, I will say this because I've said this a million times. This is an amazing alternative to Tesla. Like this just shows like Tesla has awakened the sleeping monster that is regular OEM manufacturers, and like the interior on this is so much nicer. It's so much more usable, and I feel like, yeah, just everything about it. So let me know what you guys think.